ईशान किशन 22 में 28, सूर्या 5 में 6.
Well, unfortunately, we are back with you guys, not for any other reason, but because, well, the rain gods have clearly...
Joining with you guys is not the unfortunate part.
Yeah, that's not the unfortunate part. Fortunate part is play has stopped due to rain, and, well, our worst fears have come to pass, unfortunately.
Exactly what we talked about, before the match sort of got underway, that it could be a stop-start game. That's what we expected, and yeah, the rain gods have intervened.
And to be fair, it was looking bad because again you did see at one point that as soon as it reached that point where you were watching it, if you were watching the live broadcast on Amazon Prime, don't forget that's the place to be watching it. You saw them take off the rope and you're like, oh god, no, the rain is too much. And unfortunately, well, that's that for now. We don't really know what exactly is going to be happening. What exactly we can expect.
A good 15-20 minute interruption.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a short break. Let's just put it that way. It's not going to be a short break, this one. Because nice beard, bro. Thanks.
All right then.
the Movember thing is really coming into play. Anyway, speaking about the match so far, Rishabh Pant. I think that's going to be a talking point for a long time. Unfortunately, and to be fair,
maybe two left-handers opening for India will also be a talking point.
Yeah, considering what in the World Cup we were barely able to fit one left-hander in.
Yeah.
Here you have two at the top,
two right at the top,
and Washington Sundar also. Don't forget, bats as a southpaw. So you have three left-handers in the team, and unfortunately for
and
Pant,
two spinners as well. Three spinners.
Three spinners. If you count,
Yeah.
And yes, suburb guy, only 42 in the power play. I didn't, the problem there came not from.
By the way, suburb guy, right?
Yeah.
That's still more than what we were scoring in
exactly.
the World Cup.
That's what I was going to
We
point
were just
out.
averaging about 36, 37 in the World Cup.
Exactly, but punts that approach again, 6 of 13. And I know, okay, you're expecting that maybe there's going to be some movement early on, but otherwise, even beyond that, unfortunately, I don't think this is the kind of innings you'd have been wanting, especially now that he's finally getting the chance to play at the top of the order.
But again, it's a new position for him, if one can say, apart from the South Africa series. I don't recall him really open for India.
He's open for India under 19s.
Under 19.
Because and in fact his opening partner back then was Ishan Kishan.
Yeah.
So this shouldn't be that unfamiliar spot for him either. But yeah, again 6 for 6 of 13, not exactly ideal. But I think they're going to stick
one
with him.
boundary though. I think the one that he scored off from Saudi.
Correct. That was the only one. And yes, Akash Bharadwaj, as he says, Ishan was actually looking pretty good for the most part. But again, 28 of 22. I would expect more from him, but then one of Ishan's problems...
I think
conditions. Also with Ishan, he himself has said many times in the past that he wants to work on his ability to rotate the strike. He does tend to play a few dot balls, but he does tend to also make up for them for
So he's very West Indian in that way. Not really the biggest rotators of the strike.
Yes. Devan Saraswat is asking, how is the forecast for the rest of the match? That's a very good question.
It's a stop-start match that we sort of told you. Sidvi was also there in the pre-match with us, and that's what we could tell you back then. I think the weather forecast not really changed.
Yeah, it's not really, and it's not.
So we do expect this probably, in all likelihood, in fact, won't just be the first stop to the match. Yes, we do expect a couple of more stoppages as well, because that's the nature of Mount Manganui, and that's the kind of forecast that we've been told from there. Rahul also joined us in case you missed out on that part. Rahul also said that yes, it is pretty damp out there. But you could have a game, but it'll be a stop-start game.
And that's the thing. I mean, if you're looking at the rain forecast, a lot of us were worried that you'd be suffering a second successive washout. Yeah. We were really worried about that because, again, remember the first match, they didn't have a toss. You didn't have a toss. It was that bad. This time around, at least we got 6 odd overs.
Yeah. And again, just to tell you again, yes, we do expect a full match here. No DLS intervention, hopefully.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah. So we do expect a full game. Any comments there?
Akash Bhatt was asking, is Sky the next number 3? Nah, I mean, look, it's too early to make that call. He has to be your number 4 until Kohli's in the team. So that seems a bit
Yes,
of
we're looking at changes. We're looking at a new start. We're looking at a new roadmap. We're looking at a new template. But some things will remain the way they have been, and that is to say that Sky will continue to bat at 4. Kohli will be your number 3. Who opens for India going forward? Well, whether it'll be Gill, whether it'll be Ishan, who accompanies Rohit. That's not to say that Rahul will be out of the scheme of things. But he is under the cosh, as we all do know. And you do expect some changes. But certain things will not change.
Yeah, and anyway, I think, see, the thing is, and I've been checking the weather for updates so far. We have nothing as of yet, so we will, of course.
Expected, who's that? Expected Umran.
Anupam Das is expected Umran and Sanju to play maybe next match. Anupam, I don't know if you joined us for the pre-match, but we said pretty much the same thing. That I was very, very shocked that you didn't have a Sanju Samson, and I expected him there at number 5 in place of Deepak Huda. And 100% I was thinking this is a perfect chance to get Umran in.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Also,
let's see.
He'd be kicking himself right now. The fact that he didn't make it to the 11. The conditions. When does an Indian fast bowler who clocks more than 150 get these kind of conditions?
Exactly.
It's only, let's say, South Africa, England, New Zealand, where you Australia as well. But yeah, New Zealand, given that it's undercover, it's just overcast over there, and just the perfect conditions for a bowler who clocks about 150. So yeah, but yeah, he should get his chance.
I
He
think
should get
probably
his
the
chance.
next game.
Yeah.
If not, then it was just a waste taking him. It just made no sense. But anyway, that's the weather update. Unfortunately, we're not, there's no update yet as to when we'll start, or I think it'll take a while before we start losing over. So fingers crossed we don't reach that point yet. But we'll be back with you guys for another update again. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and of course tap the bell. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as well. Bye bye for now.